What's up, you guys? In today's video, I'm going to be talking about a really cool chromatic pentatonic type of concept that I learned from Nieri in one of his Instagram stories. But before I get onto that, I actually want to invite you over to my Patreon account where you can find the actual tab to the link right at the beginning of the video. You can also find the backing track that I use for the beginning of the video and a couple different scale diagrams. Now back to the actual lesson. This is a fairly simple type of concept and you might have heard of it on this channel actually. And it's all about just moving up or down a half step from the minor pentatonic scale and then returning back to that bass pentatonic scale. Now the cool thing that I learned from Andre in his video is the actual type of application. So what he does is he creates a grouping of notes. So this opens the door to doing groups of 3s, 4, 5, 6, 7, whatever type of grouping of notes that you might want to do or that you might already be doing, and then just apply a subtle movement either to the left or to the right of your scale and then come back. Now for this video, I decided to do Andre's specific scale permutation, and again it looks something like this. Now the next step after you figure out whatever group of notes that you want to play is to actually move it around in different half steps. Now I went along with the actual movements that Andre likes to do in his video, and if you want to check that video out, it's right on his Instagram account. You can see it right here. It's a really cool video. Again, he's an amazing player if you haven't heard of him before. He's just insane, one of my favorite players up to the moment, so totally check his music out. So you can follow a few simple steps to actually apply this in a really cool fashion. So just begin at the root of the song or the key of the song, wherever it is that you're playing in. I'm in D minor for this specific example, and I'm going to be adding notes from C sharp minor pentatonic and from E flat minor pentatonic. And now I'm just going to be moving from D over to E or from D over to C. I mean C sharp and E flat, you know what I mean. So it's a fairly simple type of concept, something really cool because you can apply any type of note groupings that you already know from the pentatonic scale and just move it up or down a half step. It's fairly simple. All right, so that's it for this video. Remember, you can follow me on Instagram, on Facebook. I'm also on Patreon. I want to give a huge shout out to all the guys that follow me on Patreon. I also want to invite you guys over to my website, juanantoniomusic.com, if you want to take lessons, or if you want to check out my book, The Art of Scale Weaving, or my 2 different box sets. Keep a lookout because there's actually going to be a new box set coming out pretty soon. All right, thanks for watching.